What's going on, everybody? It is me, Abyss Fusion here. Welcome back to another drinks review. Welcome back to another Fusion reviews. In today's episode, we are going to be doing Warrior Energy Drink Power Unleashed, and it is the original flavor. Now, I was able to find the receipt for this because in the previous video, or one of the previous videos, I can't remember, I said that I had lost the receipt that had all the prices of the drinks that I have done throughout the past couple of days reviewing. But luckily I was able to find it, and let's just say the price of this, if it's any good, might be, I really do not know. But with that being said, let's begin with the review. Now, this is the Warrior drink, and this cost me 50 pence. Now, it is a 500ml can, so 50 pence is actually not terribly bad, actually. It's rather decent pricing, but it entirely depends of if this beverage is good or not. Now, as I always do with these reviews, we're going to look at the can design, we're going to look at the information that is on the back of the can, you know, all the descriptive, you know, what's in the beverage, and then we're going to put it in our sealable container over there, and then we're going to taste it, and then I'm going to give it a rating at the end of the video. So I'm basically just going to give you a full 360 look on the can, and the can design is a very nice looking blue, I'm not going to lie there. It's a very pretty looking blue. It looks sort of light on the camera, but it's a little bit darker than that. The can design is, you know, pretty much basic, but on the front of it we have the Warrior symbol there, and the thing I like about it is that the eye, I hope that's an eye, in the Warrior is actually a sword, which is very, very nice. And then we've got the head. I don't want to assume it's a Viking. I really don't think it is a Viking. Those warriors back in the days, I don't know what they were called, but it's got the Warrior helmet, and the eye in Warrior is replaced with a sword, so that's very, very nice detail there. And apparently, I just noticed, this was made by Bulldog Power Energy Drink. So it's actually made by a more noticeable energy drink brand. I do know Bulldog Power as a beverage brand. I am aware of what they have done in the past. I have actually tried their beverages in the past, and they were pretty nice, to be honest. You know, here and there they weren't terrible. But I almost dropped it there. Anyway, it's pretty basic can design, you know, apart from the eye in the Warrior is the sword, and the helmet of the Warrior, that's pretty nice. And it is the original flavor. I don't know if they have any other flavors, but I wasn't able to find any. So, with that being said, this just came out the fridge, so if it looks a little bit, I don't know what the word is, it's because it's been in the fridge and I've just took it. It's been in the fridge for about 2 to 3 days, so that's why it's a little bit wet or moist. Condensate. It's not condensation, is it? Anyway, let's look at the back of it. So, Warrior Energy Drink with sugar and sweeteners. Carbonated mixed fruit flavored drink with taurine, caffeine, and vitamins, and pasteurized. I don't know how you pronounce that. High caffeine content, not recommended for children or pregnant or breastfeeding women. The ingredients: water, sugar, citric acid, acidity regulators, carbon dioxide, taurine, obviously flavoring, colors, sulfurate, ammonia, caramel, and riboflavins. I don't know how you pronounce that. Caffeine, sweeteners, obviously, and vitamin B6, vitamin B12, and contains a source of a word that I can't even understand. We'll go on to the other side. Pretty basic. Bulldog Power. So this is technically what I'm drinking. It's technically a Bulldog Power energy drink, just in a different brand name. So that's pretty cool. And that's really it, to be honest. That's actually all the information. Not really much information. And it expires next year, so we got a pretty good date expiration. So we've looked at the can design, we've looked at the descriptive, you know, writing on the back of it to see what's in it. So, let's open it. Now, I do have one more of these in the fridge. I really am hoping that it is good. If it's anything like the Bulldog Power Energy Drink, you know, small cans one, then this should be very good. So, let's open it. Ooh. No trouble there at all. Rather clean and simple, which is how I like my reviews to go. So, let's have a smell of it. Okay, it smells like any ordinary mixed fruit energy drink. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna taste like one, like a normal. I think this might be the bigger brother to the Bulldog Power small cans. I think this might just be a bigger version of it. And if that's the case, then I won't have to talk that much. It smells like any other energy drink that you would get. So let's put some in. That should do us. There's not really much room to put these anymore. So that is what it looks like. Traditional pissy looking flavor looking. It just looks like piss like every other one I normally do. I have been surprised lately. Some of these don't look like the normal traditional pissy looking energy drinks that you can get, but I mean, it's the traditional yellow, really. There's nothing much to talk about. So I guess we could just get straight onto drinking it. If this is the Bulldog Power energy drink, then essentially it's just a much bigger can. So down the hatch. Yeah, that's exactly fucking fly. That's exactly what it is. It's a bigger version of the Bulldog, but that's not bad, to be honest. The Bulldog is a good drink without a shadow of a doubt. It's a very good small can. You can get them for about 30 pence roughly at your Pound World Pound Stretcher, which is where I bought that from. And it's a really good small can, really, of the Bulldog. This, realistically, is just a bigger version of it, to be honest. So, and I haven't done a review on the Bulldog, but if I do, it's just essentially the same, you know. Warrior and Bulldog, what is it? Bulldog Power are just essentially the same. It tastes exactly the same, looks exactly the same, like any other energy drink, and it tastes the same. But for some reason, I would have that. That is really nice. Surprisingly, it is a really good drink. It's very, you can taste the sweetness, but you can taste the sugars in it as well. It's a very good drink, without a shadow of a doubt. To put it short, however, this is essentially just the bigger brother to Bulldog Power Energy. You know, the small ones are 250 mils. This is 500 mil for a big can. And for 49 pence, it's really good value, to be honest. You can get, you know, 3 of these for £1.50, 4 of these for £2. So it's a very good price, to be honest. I have a friend in real life who I have mentioned before. She likes energy drinks, to be honest. So I think she might like this. Entirely depends, to be honest. If I can't say really that much anymore. It looks, I mean, the can design, it's original. I mean, it's got its own brand name and that, but it just tastes exactly the same as Bulldog Power. It looks exactly the same. So realistically, I don't have to talk much about the can anymore or the flavor now, because it just tastes exactly the same. So this has actually been a rather, well, compared to other episodes, a much shorter episode. If I were to give it a rating, however, I will give it a, because it's essentially just a bigger version of the Bulldog Power energy drink, I'm gonna have to give it a 7 out of 10. Still good, mind you, it's still a great flavor, but because it's just a bigger can, I'm gonna have to give it a 7. I can't give it any more because it doesn't have its own unique taste, unique flavor, unique look, apart from the can design. The can design is very nice looking, but because it's just a bigger version, I unfortunately have to give it a 7. That's just how my rating system goes. It's just a much bigger version, to be honest. And the price is, you know, very fair. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, 50 pence is rather nice, to be honest, and it doesn't expire until next year. So I think I've gotten a pretty good bargain. But with that being said, this has been Abyss Fusion. Thank you all very much for watching this Fusion reviews, drink reviews. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button, possibly share it with a friend, family, or relative, and let me know in the comments below what you want me to review in the future, and I will try to get my hands on the product that you all recommend. And make sure to check the description below for my Instagram and my Twitter. I'm always active on Instagram, and I'm somewhat active on Twitter. But with that being said, thank you all very much for watching. This has been Abyss Fusion, and peace out.